This video is to introduce the inventory project to you. The point of this project is to review 142 and to go over some kind of coding and commenting standards that I'll be expecting in this class. So here for the first I'm going to do is run through the actual running program, and then I'm going to point you to two other videos afterwards. So the point of this one is really just to show you what the final product is so you can get an idea of how to understand what's going on. So what I want you to do is to pick some field or hobby that you're familiar with. Maybe it's cars, maybe it's art, maybe it's pets, I don't know, whatever, you pick it. Okay, but something where you can generate an inventory of items. And I want you to have at least 4 different types of fields with at least 2 different types data types. Okay, so what I've got here is an inventory of fly fishing rods. I've got manufacturer. Okay, here's 3 different manufacturers. I've got Sage, TFO, and Orvis. A type of rod. So in fly fishing we have standard rods. We've also got spey rods, or what they call two-handed rods. We've got a line weight. Sorry, the tabs don't line up here, but these are line weights, which is an integer. And then a length of the rod. So the length of the rod is, again, normally it's a foot in inches, but so I converted those to just inches to make it a simple number. Okay, so you want to have a file of at least 4, probably more things. Okay, and what you're going to do is you're going to create this file. This file has to have different things on it, and then you're going to actually have a program that reads this file and then filters this file based on some criteria. So I'll show you what I mean by filter. So I just ran the program, and it read this file, and now it's going to say which field to filter on. And I'm going to say the manufacturer. And enter the string. I'm going to put Orvis. Okay, so it's going to give me the Orvis rod. Let's try that again. And this, I don't actually need to type in the full thing. I can type in M, and then the string will be Sage. By the way, let's try what happens if I do lowercase Sage. It still works, okay? And that should be the case for you. It should be ignoring case. So if I can type in M and I can type in Sage and it works, but if I get it wrong, let's say N. This is probably not going to be, yeah, it didn't even do it. So and if I do M and then I put Sagey, okay, it's not going to work. So I can filter out the type. Let's do standard. Again, it's got to actually match. Okay, I can filter on the weight, and let's do 5 weights, and I can do it on the length, and let's do 96. Okay, so that's how the program works. You pick the domain, you pick the hobby, whatever. You create your own file. But I want you to have an input-output that looks like this, okay? And I want you to turn in something that looks like this, showing me your input file and showing me that you've gone through all of the fields and you've tried a couple of different settings to make sure that it all works. And you're also going to turn in, of course, your Java code. So there's 2 more videos you're going to watch. One video is going to be how to generate the pseudocode for this project. Okay, the pseudocode is going to be a first step that I'm going to review to make sure I understand what it is you're going to do and understand that you understand how to write the code. And then the second part is going to be actually writing the code. And the point of this assignment is not to challenge you to how to write it. I'm showing you every single line of how I wrote this program so that you won't have any questions about how to do it. I do want you to try it on your own, because if you just copy my code, which you potentially could do, you're not going to learn anything, and you're going to be really struggle much more in future projects, because I will not be showing you how to write every line of code in future projects. Okay, so the point of this is to give an honest assessment for you and me as to where you are in how much you learned from 142. All right, that's it.